Every video a gem, so it seems. Plastic heroes lined up in rows. Come along, watch how the collection grows.
Hey guys, it's Jay, and Danny's on mute.
There we go. Sorry, guys. And you look like you're frozen on my screen.
What's going on? The
Turbulence.
the connection is getting weak. We got weak connection here. I'm gonna have to try a different connection in a second. Guys, we are the Titans Talking Toys, and of course, we are the Action Figure Comic-Con crew. Good to see you guys. Hopefully, you guys are having a great Cyber Monday, Danny. Cyber Monday is here, and it's actually almost over. Did you partake of anything at Cyber Monday, Danny? What did you pick up on Cyber Monday?
You know what? I actually got some game. Oh, a game, I should say. Download game. So the Marvel, what's it called? Invasion? Cosmic Invasion just came out.
Cosmic Invasion.
Yeah, by Tribute Games. They did like the Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
Oh yeah.
So they got a new Marvel version.
Yes, I have seen the beat 'em up. Yeah,
man, it's sick. I actually want to get off this live so I can go play.
Well, we'll see what we can do about that, Danny. But before we start getting off of places, I mean, like,
no, let's get through.
We all want to get off of our high horse.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm just talking shit. But, you know.
Oh my gosh, I'm just kidding too. But guys, we did want to thank everybody for all the support you guys have already given us, because we are celebrating and the upcoming Action Figure Comic-Con 2026. We are. That's not it. What is going on there? What's? I don't know. Add to the stage. There we go. Action Figure Comic-Con 2026 happening on January 31st, 2026 at the Japanese Canadian Culture Center. We are very, very excited about what's happening here, Danny, because we have a whole bunch of different activities, mainly centering around action figures and action figure collecting, but also action figure photography, action figure customization, action figure everything. This really is the action figure central for everybody who's an action figure. And this was the brain. What is going on here? What is happening?
I can hear you.
I know you can hear me, but it's cutting out. What is happening right now? My connection is strong. I don't understand what's going on. What's up with StreamYard today? Very, very strange. But anyway,
it's just that a few. I don't know if it's just today or something, but even like some platforms have been really choppy today.
It's getting really strange, you know. Like maybe there's a cyber attack. Maybe something's happening. I don't know.
All right, Cyber Monday attack.
But we are so excited about what's happening with Action Figure Comic-Con. Danny, we have six customizers, diorama builders who are going to be exhibiting their work at Action Figure Comic-Con, and we are super excited about the work that they're doing. These guys are really literally killing it. We have the great Mega City Minis himself, Noah, Plastic Life, Figgy Smalls, our good friend Shay Reed, Nick Hedges, and JDN Studios. And Danny, they will be creating a complete diorama of a huge city block, and each of them will have one portion of that city to actually make their own. We are really excited about this because this will really literally showcase everything that these diorama builders can do. Are you as excited as I am, Danny? Because this thing is actually blowing my mind.
Oh yeah, man. Well, we got a cool chat going on the side, right? Where we have the builders all in there, and they've been sharing a few tidbits and sneak peeks of what they're working on, right? So I'm pretty excited, man. These guys are really excited about the project. We're also collaborating with some retail companies, like stores called what's it called? Toronto Collective, and they're gonna have some cool little dio exhibit thing going, being a part of this as well. That's amazing. Yeah, man.
Imagine seeing this literal bedroom, displayed. It's not going to be this one specifically, but this is the kind of work that you can expect to see at the Action Figure Comic-Con. I mean, quite literally, he's Noah has actually rebuilt a room. I mean, it's the attention to detail here, Danny, is just ridiculous. I mean, the floorboards, the mats. You know what I mean? The shoes, well, obviously, are from different figures. But if you look carefully in the background, I mean, look, he's got a bong. Danny, he's got a bong. He's got a PlayStation controller, two PlayStation games, a freaking can of a bottle of Coke, which is not filled with Coke. What is that, Danny? That's some secret sauce right there. He's
Reminds me of
got,
that red alcohol drink from back in the days.
he's got some beer. He's got some beer, a lighter, and two cigarettes. Just nuts. And then of course dude, he's got his sauce, man. Look at all that sauce. That's crazy. All the every drink you can imagine is right there for the pickings. But check these out, Danny. Check out the action figures on the top of that shelf. Like, this is next level stuff, Danny. This is what Mega City Minis and all of these guys are going to be bringing to the table. This is absolutely crazy, Danny. I can't wait to see what he has in store for us on this brand new. Basically, it's going to be one section, 1/6 of an entire city block. This is going to be freaking ridiculous, Danny. I mean, we look at, and here's a sneak peek really quickly at what he might be bringing as an example right here. You saw him building this thing too, Danny, didn't you? This was freaking incredible.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, Mega City definitely knows what he's doing. He's been highlighting a few things that he's gonna be bringing to the show as well. Like he's making these little diorama accessory packs, which is gonna be cool. So keep an eye out for those. But yeah, definitely the work Mega City is doing here is excellent. Actually, I think this went to a toy photographer. They just posted not too long ago.
Mm-hmm. And everything's modular. You can actually disassemble it. It's all made with magnets, and you can do the interior, or you can showcase the exterior. You can showcase the street or the top of the building, and you can basically customize it as you will with all the different chairs, the accessories, the bottles, and I think Noah, the Mega City Minis, is actually bringing a number of these for sale at the Action Figure Comic Con. You can actually pick these up and create your own diorama. Right there, there are some of the accessories right there. All of these accessories, I'm not sure if he's bringing them all, but he definitely has them available. And as you can see, you can set the diorama itself. You can have the wall in the front. You can have the wall on the side. You can position them any single way you'd like. It's an incredible piece and really well thought out. I am very, very impressed. And it all starts with just a little bit of imagination, and it's incredible what these creators can do. I mean, this is just absolutely nuts. And look, look how professionally packed that is, Danny. That's just crazy.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about right there. Exactly. So he's gonna have that there. A bunch of these diorama dudes, our buddies, they're gonna have different things they're gonna offer. But this is just an example, right? Aside from the exhibit that they're contributing to. So
I'm amazed at the amount of talent that's going to be displayed at the Action Figure Comic Con this year. I mean, imagine, if you will, just a whole bunch of just literally rooms on rooms of this on display, ready for people to just examine, take photographs of. And these lights work. That's the thing. Working lights. I thought that was really cool. Look at that little soda can. Look at these little soda cans. This is crazy. Dude, I'm really excited. I am very, very excited about all this. And of course, the photography that's taken with these is just next level. I mean, seriously, like you just can't get much better than this. This is
there's the die I was just talking about. There it is. That shot right there.
Oh, there you go.
That's I think that's the dial he was just showing there. And
yep. And this was from
New England
Figs. Yep. Yeah. New England Figs. Freaking crazy.
Yeah, there you go.
Beautiful stuff. Yeah. Absolutely crazy. And of course, Noah will be at the Action Figure Comic Con. And here's another example of what he was building for another project that the Action Figure Comic Con was working on. And we're going to be seeing this in an animation very, very soon, right, Danny?
Yes, you got it. There's we have something planned with this, so you guys probably know what it is. Well, I think there's a what's it called? Like a spoiler at the end of the video here. Yeah, there it is.
There you go. January 31st, 2026 at the Japanese Canadian Culture Center, 6 acre away, Toronto, Ontario. Guys, you have to be there. It's going to be an incredible gathering of action figure fans and, of course, some amazing talent. We also have a lot of photographers who are going to be coming as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. We are super excited. And all these photographers are going to be showcasing their work. Of course, they all make custom dioramas and do amazing photography. If you haven't seen them already, you should definitely check these out. Drew Olive, Hidden Mist Images, The Chosen 12, Eddie and His Toys, Plastic Life, Figgy Smalls, The Martial Geek, Funpix 22. These are all amazing and talented creators. A lot of them actually are good friends of ours, Danny, here at Action Figure Comic Con. Brian at Endless Fables. The list goes on, and these guys will have all of their work displayed at the show. Vaz Pix, and of course, the great Agent Gomez himself. A lot of these guys have worked tireless hours, no chewing, the badass reviews to bring incredible, wonderful works of art to life, in still life, if you will. And they just look absolutely sick. So you guys can see all their work on display at the Action Figure Comic Con 2026.
I think we're capping at, there's going to be about 40 toy photographers. So we got 5 spots left, and that's it. And every day we're getting applications and stuff. So thank you guys for contributing, and I wanted to be a part of it.
100%. We are really excited about everything that's happening at the Action Figure Comic Con. We do want to thank, we do have our vendors are going to be plentiful, Danny. We're pretty much almost at the limit, but we still have some, we still are taking names. And of course, if anybody wants to apply to become an exhibitor, please continue to apply. How much are vendor tables, Danny? And how do you apply to become a Action Figure Comic Con?
So they're $125 per table. If you get 2 tables, or $225, so you'll save $25, and then every additional table is $100, so you save an additional $25 after the 2 tables.
So the more you buy, the more you save. So it's going to be a great time. Of course, each table comes with 2 chairs and 2 additional badges. And we're really starting to fill out all of the spots here at the Action Figure Comic Con. It's going to be crazy, guys. It's going fast and furious at every moment. It's freaking nuts. And of course, we have some great guests coming to the Action Figure Comic Con as well, Danny. These guys are killing it right now, including jumping ahead there, the TMNT collector. Danny, tell us a little bit about the TMNT collector and what he is famous for.
So this is our buddy Dave Fawcett. He is he's known as the TMNT collector on Instagram, Facebook, and socials. He got the Guinness World Record for the biggest TMNT collection in the world. I think it's marked at like 5,000 different pieces.
Crazy.
And so, yeah.
And it took a few days to catalog this collection, guys. It was absolutely bonkers. So, guys, if you want to meet the TMNT collector, you definitely have to head over to the Action Figure Comic Con 2026. He will be bringing a few choice pieces of his collection. I think he is bringing the Ravishing Reporter April as well. We don't know. I'm just kidding. But we'll see which pieces he brings. Probably some very, very rare ones. It'll be really cool to see that. We also have a number of voice actors, including Frederick B. Owens, who did some great voices for TMNT himself. He was Traxmas and, of course, Leatherhead. He also played Gold D. Rogers in the 4 Kids production of One Piece. So it's really cool to be able to see this guy. I'm looking forward to seeing him, right? How about you, Danny?
Oh, 100%, man. I met him a few times, and the guy is super cool. I think actually we're going to hopefully get a panel going, or some panels going, where we'll have Frederick talking about his experience and how to get into voice acting and that kind of thing.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. So
we're also going to have some workshops for diorama building and some customizations. There's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, you have to be at the Action Figure Comic Con for all of that day. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be so much fun. Yeah. Tickets are on sale right now, Danny. You get people that actually buy tickets. And how much are tickets for right now on actionfigurecomic.com?
If you if you buy them online, general admission is $15 versus a door price of $20. If you get 2 tickets, or 2 for $25, so you end up saving yourself a few bucks there. And then we have the Grail Hunter Pass, which is it's kind of like a VIP early access type pass, and it's $30 and limited to 50 passes. We've sold several of these already, and they're going. But yeah, this allows you to come into the event earlier and do your Grail hunting and find those collectibles before everybody else.
So general admission starts at 11 a.m. and goes on through 7 p.m. You save $5 at the door if you do the early bird advanced ticket pricing. And of course, kids under 12 are free. Grail hunters enter at 10 a.m. For early access and limited only to 50 passes. So we are actually going to be giving away a couple passes depending on where we are. Sometimes Danny will just see you at a show and maybe he likes the way you look and he'll just hand it to you. You never know.
We're actually going to be sorry, not to interrupt. Sorry. But we're going to be this weekend. We're going to be at Niagara Falls Comic Con as well at Kuya's Collectibles. So you can catch us there. We'll have free passes if you guys are coming out. So just come find us. I think we're going to be at whose booth? Probably by Awesome Toy Show's booth, I believe, or Pelvis Collectibles. So they're vendors that they're going to be at our event too, but we'll be around those areas, providing passes and giving out flyers and that kind of thing.
Awesome. So yeah, guys, definitely pick up your admission right now at actionfigurecomiccon.com, and we will see you guys at the show. And one of our the other thing we wanted to say is huge shout outs to our sponsors of the show. Of course, we want to thank TitanToys.com for sponsoring, to bring the main sponsor of the show. As you guys know, TitanToys.com is your one-stop shop for action figures all year round, guys. They were, of course, hugely instrumental in helping us to organize this event, and they'll be bringing a whole host of different action figures and brand new toys, which you just don't really see in person unless you actually order them yourself. So imagine we might actually see a RoboSem figure there. We might see some huge DLX figures. You don't know. Action figure Titan Toys will actually bring some really crazy action figures during the show. So huge shout out to Titan Toys. We also want to thank the King of Print for helping us out with all of the print materials and flyers and banners. If you need anything printed, stationery, books, any sort of print materials that you need, letterheads, and of course business cards, you definitely want to go to the King of Print. They are experts in the field and will definitely be at the Action Figure Comic Con showcasing some of their events that are coming soon as well. And of course, Danny, Waterland will be keeping us all hydrated, right?
Yeah, so we got some water stations that will be set up by Waterland. So yeah, so you guys don't have to worry about finding drinks and staying hydrated. So we got you covered at thanks to Waterland.
Absolutely. And we are really excited to be welcoming the JTI Boxing. These guys are crazy, right, Danny?
They're great. Yes, they're actually good friends of ours and sponsors as well. They're one of the top gyms in GTA for boxing. They've been in boxing for a long time. They actually trained with some Team Canada boxers, and I think they're actually going to be coming out to and potentially showing some live type of stuff. Showing off some boxing and that kind of thing and self-defense, right? And my understanding is that same day they actually have this crazy boxing event going on elsewhere. So they're going to be stationed in a few different places. So keep a lookout for that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And of course, we have some incredible featured brands who are going to be there, Danny. And this is really exciting. We're super excited that these featured brands are going to be showcasing many of their items at Action Figure Comic Con. Why don't you go through some of the featured brands that we have being featured at the show, Danny?
So I'm sure you guys have seen these logos and brands before, but we'll just remind you. But I'll start from the left here. But McFarlane Toys is coming out, and they're a featured brand, so they're gonna have some cool stuff on display to showcase. Our buddy Claudio will be there. He's a close friend of ours, and he works with McFarlane Toys. I believe he does their marketing and their social stuff. So he'll be coming out with them. I'm super thankful for that, and you'll be able to check out all the Mortal Kombat stuff that's been coming out from them. So that'll be cool. right? And then next we have Spiro Studios, aka AWOC, or Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. So our buddy Jason is going to have some product and stuff uh, featured and displayed at the event, most likely through Titan Toys. And so yeah, they got a few lines that are on the way soon. Um, so yeah, just keep a lookout for them, and thankful to them for wanting to be a part of this. Loyal subjects. Who doesn't know loyal subjects? Also being represented by Titan Toys, and they're gonna have a bunch of the mask stuff on site. So that'll be awesome. Um, and I think there's actually a giveaway planned soon, so stay tuned for that with them and Titan Toys, and as well Metal Travelers, great indie company. They're just getting their stuff out now, which is great because I think we're gonna have some of their things on display at the event as well, and also Titan Toys will be representing them. And then we have Icon Heroes, Zoo Jitsu, and so they're going through a Kickstarter right now as well. They're a great indie company, ran by Patrick, a good friend of ours as well. And so he's going to have a bunch of stuff on display there and being represented by Titan Toys. El Dragoon, of course, you guys know El Dragoon. That's a project me and Jay have been working on. And we're going to have some cool stuff on display. Our comic is coming soon. It's cooking right now. We even have some prototype stuff that we're going to be showing off at the event. We're also working with a cool local cosplayer called Supe, Local Super, as she goes under on Instagram, and she's actually collaborating with us to showcase a cool cosplay of one of the characters, La Loba Loca Gloria. So that's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for that. Ramen Toy. Come on, guys. Who doesn't know Ramen Toy? Right? Our buddy Ace is going to be he's flying out from Germany, is my understanding, to come be with us at the event and to just show off some of the stuff he's been working on, as well as a panel. So he's going to be doing some panels where he'll be talking about the toy scene and how to make toys and what it takes to get your product out and that kind of thing. And he'll be sharing the stuff he's working on, right? As well as Flipboard. Who doesn't know Flipboard? Jay, you know Flipboard. Tell us about Flipboard.
Yeah, no, we're Flipboard and the Champions of the Faraday. Obviously, had Matt Hatter and Hatter Toys. I was part of that campaign. Very successful, and we finally are close to the end for distributing all of the action figures. It's been a long road, but a huge shout out to everybody who purchased a Spirit of Greed this weekend with Toy Stalker. Right. It was an exclusive and limited to only, I believe, 250 units. And it was amazing, the response we got with that.
Didn't it crash the site or something?
It crashed the site several times, actually. It was pretty crazy. And very similar to the way it did at San Diego Comic-Con. It crashed the site multiple times there. So, yeah, it was great. It was a great opportunity for us. From the Realm, our good friends Carlos and JP. Yes. They're going to be there. Carlos is going to be there for sure, showcasing some of the cool prototypes that they have. And our good friend Waleed, the Baguette Club, the lead designer, he's going to have a couple of interesting apparel brands to showcase off there as well, and some cool QR codes. Sorry, not QR codes. What are they called?
They're like a QR scan, like a scan. I forgot.
No, it's
like the chip.
Yeah, it's a chip. It's the microchip. I can't remember what they're called again. Yeah. They're anyway. It's got some really cool technology in it, and they will be available at the show. So yeah, guys, definitely. Please take a look at all these brands: McFarlane, Spiro, The Loyal Subjects, El Dragoon, Rum Toys, Flipboard and Champions of the Faraday, Metal Travelers, From the Realm, and the Baguette Club. And Danny, tonight we are very fortunate to actually have some really cool exclusives, photos anyway, and a chance to talk about a crazy brand that's actually going to be at the show, courtesy of our good friends over at Titan Toys. Guys, as always, TitanToys.com is a wonderful shop for action figures all year round. Give them a like and a follow. Tell them that the Action Figure Comic-Con crew sent you. And they are, of course, the exclusive distributors here in Canada for an amazing brand of action figures which has just come out. Obviously, they are well connected to the loyal subjects, as Danny spoke about earlier. So Mask will definitely be at the Action Figure Comic Con 2026, showcasing all the new vehicles and action figures, as well as possibly, we don't know this for sure, but maybe even a glimpse at Wave 2. But they are also representing the Icon Heroes Zoo Jitsu brand line of toys. And these guys are pretty cool. They're freaking awesome. And with us today, actually, we have a very special guest who's going to talk to us a little bit more about the Icon Heroes and Zoo Jitsu. And you can pick these up right now. You can pre-order them. They actually are in stock right now, Danny, as I
Yes.
understand it. They are in stock right now. You can pick up all these characters at TitanToys.com right now. And of course, joining us right now to talk a little bit more about the Icon Heroes is Patrick himself. Patrick, how are you doing tonight, my friend?
Hey guys, how's it going, Danny? How's it going, Jay? Thanks for
Hey,
having me.
Patrick.
Good to see you, brother. How are you
Sorry I'm late, Jay. I mean, Danny, I know I've been talking to you, but yeah, I've just had
Don't
some,
stress, dude.
It's all right.
yeah,
We appreciate you coming, man. That's it.
we're in the same boat
Yeah.
every time. It's all
Yeah.
good. It's all good.
yeah.
It's all good. So how are you doing? How was Thanksgiving?
Good. It was awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was great. Great. How about you guys? Are you guys in Canada?
We're in
Yeah.
Canada, so
Okay.
our
Yeah,
Thanksgiving is back in October, so
Yeah.
it's well past.
Yeah.
Did you get in line at Black Friday? Did you brave
No,
the crowds?
I just did all the shopping online. It's so much easier.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with the crowds. Just you order from Amazon or whatever, they just ship it to you. It's fine.
Call it a day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Patrick, tell us a little bit about yourself, and of course, Icon Heroes as well as Zoo Jitsu. How did you come up with this brand? Like, what inspired you to actually start this incredible journney?
Okay, so yeah, so Icon Heroes, we've been around since 2008, and we started off as just an official licensee of different brands. Our very first license back then was Thundercats. Some fans remember we did the uh, Cat's Lair statue.
Oh yes, I
We
remember.
we did the Thunder Tank statue. We did some Lino statues, Mumra, Mamuts. And then after that, we did Masters of Universe. That was a lot of fun. We did the first ever 3D version of Castle Grayskull.
Nice.
We collaborated with the Four Horsemen on that. And we did a Snake Mountain statue as well. We did some office stuff, like we did a Castle Grayskull card holder and a Power Sword letter opener. We did a whole bunch of Power Sword letter openers for the different He-Man, Skeletor, Prince Adam, Faker, She-Ra. We did a whole bunch of stuff. From there, we transformed more into some of the uh, more mainstream licenses. Like we did a whole line of DC Comics statues, some Harry Potters. So we were doing, we dabbled in a whole bunch of licensed products. But about a couple of years ago, me personally, I wanted to kind of do my own IP, do something that I've always liked. So for me, my background, I'm a obsessed with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've been doing Jiu-Jitsu grappling for almost 30 years now.
Nice.
And I've always wanted to do something with Jiu-Jitsu, with pop culture. I don't, kind of like how, you always see like Kung Fu Panda or Karate Kid and stuff like that. You see all these other martial arts being promoted, but I love Jiu-Jitsu, and I think Jiu-Jitsu, we don't get as much publicity as some of these other martial arts. You're starting to see it grow now. It is one of the fastest growing martial arts today. If you watch John Wick, there's a lot of Jiu-Jitsu in John Wick, but even goes back to like Lethal Weapon, the very first Lethal Weapon, that fight scene at the end. That was a choreographed by Horian Gracie, I believe. So, they introduced Jiu-Jitsu even back then. But for me, I wanted to do something with Jiu-Jitsu, something with I love making action figures and all those other things that we used to make before. So I actually had a talk with my friends over at Four Horsemen. I've known those guys for decades, and kind of came up with this property of animals doing jujitsu and grappling and things like that. So that's how we came up with the brand. And yeah, it's really happy with how it's been doing. We first started off doing it a Kickstarter. We had no idea, for some Kickstarters, for whatever reason, just we're not really good with Kickstarters like some of the other companies are. So, but we ended up getting funded through a lot of retail sales, wholesalers, and stuff like that. So we're actually sold out. We did Legion's Con. Was it Legion's Con 2-3 weeks ago? It was in New Jersey.
Weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we sold out of we sold off all of our figures, and
Wow.
so we all we have left, we have some in our warehouse that are like loose. You know how like you have damaged packaging, you don't want to sell it, so it's like kind of like loose. We have some of those left, but unfortunately, good thing for Titan Toys is they're carrying our stock now, but we are completely sold out of all of our action figures, which is
Nice.
great for us. We have a pretty cool set that we're working on, that hopefully we'll be announcing soon, as well. But yeah, that's kind of gives you a kind of background of where I came from, and Legion's Con was super cool, meeting all these other independent companies, and kind of seeing talking to everybody. Kind of we're all kind of in the same boat and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty fun.
That's awesome. I'm really impressed with the overall designs. Obviously, you work closely with the Four Horsemen on these particular figures. Is
Yeah.
that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And I want to find a little bit more about this because there are a whole bunch of moving parts on this. So as I understand it, each of these figures is unique and has a different style of jujitsu. Is it all jujitsu, or like, is there
Well,
karate? Is there?
no, they're basically all MMA fighters. They're basically MMA and jiu-jitsu. So they all kind of, I wouldn't say either any of them has a specific style of fighting. And a lot of times like in jiu-jitsu and grappling, there's not like a specific style, I would say. Like it's not like one person is doing karate, one's doing kung fu, one's doing Hapkido or whatever, judo. It's all kind of a mixed martial arts. I always the elevator pitch I give to people is just animals doing UFC. That's
Yeah,
kind of the that's kind of like you kind of see a little bit of everything from everybody.
dude, I don't even say jujitsu anymore. I say jujitsu every time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But
I
it's a
really
great
do.
brand, man.
I really do like the anthropomorphic idea. I
Yeah.
am actually a huge fan of Kung Fu Panda. I think that
Oh, okay. Yeah.
it's a really
Yeah.
fun show. But the idea that animals are actually fighting in a tournament is always something of a great appeal. And I think that there's a lot of people who would definitely gravitate towards this, and obviously at Legion's Con that was demonstrated in full force.
Yeah. That was
Um,
awesome.
yeah. So, what was it like? What was your initial idea? Like, is there a hero character in your mythos, or like what?
Yeah. So we actually start off as a comic book. Tiago the Tiger, he's like the protagonist of the story. So the comic book was we did a 3-issue miniseries, and then we did a graphic novel of all 3 issues in one book. You can see the name there now. So now we're kind of transitioning over to, if you read the story, you'll know why the name is kind of transitioning over to Jiu-Jitsu Combat Creatures. It's the same characters and everything, same lore, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but there is a reason why the name transitions to JJCC afterwards. But yeah, we start off with a comic book. It's kind of a Spartacus slash Gladiator type of story. So my friend who actually wrote the book for me, he also trains jujitsu in my academy, but he's also a writer. His name is Chris Long. He's written for Deadpool, for some X-Men comics as well, 30 Days of Night. So he's really established in the comic book. So he wrote the whole story for me, and then with the artists, we had a lot of people do different covers for us. If you're into comics, you'll know some of the names. Like we have Tyler Kirkham do some of the covers for us.
Wow.
He's a big Marvel DC guy. We had
Yeah.
Netho Diaz. Netho Diaz did one of our covers. He's currently doing a lot of X-Men comics, I believe. Daredevil. He's doing a lot of Marvel stuff right now. So
That's some
yeah.
great names right there. Holy crap.
Yeah. So we want to, we want to make it look like we are legit. And yeah, the stories, we had such good feedback. The best thing about doing these independent things is that, um, obviously we're not gonna have like the type of promotions that say like an Avengers book would have, or a Superman book would have. But what's been cool about like we were kind of on the we were on the convention circuit this whole year. We started off the year doing MegaCon in Orlando, and then we did WonderCon, San Diego Comic Con, LA Comic Con, New York Comic Con, and then Legion's Con. So we did a whole bunch of shows. And the one cool thing that me personally, the one that gave me a lot of gratification was like people when they first come look at our stuff, that like, oh, they want to know what the story is. They're like, well, I want to try one issue first. They'll buy maybe issue number one or whatever. And then the cool thing is they'll come back later that day or tomorrow. It's like, oh, I loved it. I want to buy now. Then they buy the other two or three, the issues 2 and 3 afterwards. That was a good feeling, because they could have easily just taken it and said, this story sucks. I don't want to buy anymore. But the fact that they came back to buy more, yeah, it was a really good feeling just to see that people gravitated towards the story and really liked it.
Absolutely. The art style reminds me of Invincible, actually. So I
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah, this one in particular, this character here. I
Yeah.
mean, this guy reminds me of very much this style right here. There looks very much
Oh,
like an Invincible type of a panel.
hmm. Yeah.
So I'm immediately drawn to it. So yeah, this
Oh,
looks
okay.
great.
Yeah. Cool.
So
Thanks.
yeah, great stuff.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, and these characters here are part of the first wave of characters that you
Correct.
released, and you are now
Correct.
currently sold out from your direct warehouse.
Yeah.
But we do have these available here at
Titan
TitanToys.com.
Toys. Correct. Titan Toys
Yeah.
are our exclusive distributor in Canada. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we're super happy to get together with those guys. We always want to kind of expand outside the US. We do really well in the US, especially in the conventions, but we don't really do any conventions outside the US.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was cool that we met one of the guys from Titans at San Diego Comic-Con, and then we hooked up with them and were able to work out pretty cool partnership with them. And then when I heard that they're going to launch their own action figure Comic-Con, you guys are promoting, is that was awesome. I think it's great that you guys are going to have something like that for Canada.
Yeah, we're very excited. This is all the brainchild of Danny, and
Yeah,
he's bringing a lot of years of experience, not only in the action figure world, but also in the logistics and fulfillment
yeah,
circuit. So it's been quite the road for us.
yeah.
But yeah, Danny, this is coming full circle now, as far as I can tell, right? Like we're getting to meet a lot of different creators and a lot of different people along the way.
Yeah, man, we're trying to create a platform for the indie toy scene in
Yeah.
Canada. Trying to create that bridge. What inspired us was going to Legion's Con and
Yeah.
going to Toyland and Joe Lanta and making
That's
right,
yeah.
making friends with communities, right? And the energy there. Sorry to cut you off, but the energy there is just it's so different from some of the shows here, and we're like, man, we need to bring some of that here, and so we're trying to create that bridge and create a platform for creators, indie guys, accessory makers, dial builders, all the stuff that we would see at Legion's Con, for example, right? And so we got a lot of cool guys coming out, brands. We got Ramen Toy, McFarlane. You guys are coming out, or you'll be represented
Yeah.
there by Titan Toys. Your stuff actually, your Icon Heroes product will be at the AFCC as well. So if you guys are looking for it, great place to find it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Hope you guys can stop by. Yeah, I was very, you know, I remember the horsemen were telling me, they're like, "Oh, Pat, you guys should come to Legion's Con." Like, every year they tell me that you guys got to come to Legion's Con, and I always be like, well, how many people do you guys get over there? They're like, "Oh, we got like maybe 1,200 to 1,500 people." I'm like, "Well, I'm doing San Diego Comic Cons and New York Comic Con is getting over 100,000 people. Why would I want to go there to a show that's only that little people?" But then they're like, "No, you don't understand. The people that come here is a tight-knit community, and they're
Yeah,
there to support independent companies, and they're there to spend money." So I'm like, and so this past San Diego, they're like, you guys should, just come and try it. So I said, all right, I'll come and try. That's cool. So I mean, I'm not kidding. The first
oh, we lost you, bro.
Yeah, Patrick, we
Oh, hold on.
crazy, and everything they said was exactly, everything that they said was exactly what it was. It was just such a good group. Everybody there is happy. No one there is running. No one there is mad, standing in line or whatever. It's like everyone is there is they're all pleasant. They're super cool to talk to. They're there to support you and other independent companies, and it was awesome. We definitely want to be back again. Plan to be back again next year. When you go to these bigger shows like San Diego, New York, yeah, you have big crowds there, but you have one big group going there for free swag. You have one group going there for celebrity signings, one other group going for panels. So it's like, the amount of attendance doesn't mean you're going to get that many people coming to your booth. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
Whereas in Legion's Con, and I'm sure your show will be the same way. It's just you have dedicated buyers who are coming there specifically to support you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we're looking forward to that type of camaraderie, and Legion's kind of is a different beast, though. It's very focused. It's incredibly focused on independent creators, and it's great that Jeremy and all those guys have put together something so special for the action figure community, and we're hoping to have some sort of that magic for the Action Figure Comic Con as well. So Patrick, let me ask you something. This is something I haven't seen in too many action figures at all. You have an amazing amount of different colorways here. Like this is I've never seen the number of colorways in a single line than I have here. What was the thinking behind that?
So in jujitsu, we have a lot of different colored gis that we wear. Now, so we have a official International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation, the IBJFF. They when you do competitions, I used to compete many years ago. I don't compete anymore, but when you're competing, you're only allowed to wear a white gi, a black gi, or a blue gi. Those are the three official colors that you can wear when you're competing. So you see the white, blue, and black, white, black, and blue there. But there's also other gis, like some other companies will make just for sparring purposes. Like, you go to your academy, you just want to train in. So they do red, they do navy, they do gray. So there's also other ones but I mean, we didn't want to just flood it with all of them. But we thought at first we were thinking, well, let's just do black, let's just do white or whatever. But then we're like, let's give the consumers different options, because sometimes they might have their favorite color that they train in. Say if we're catering to a jiu-jitsu hobbyist or a competitor, but also for like the collectors, maybe they want to display it. They don't want all the same color. Maybe they want to kind of display it like Power Ranger style, where you have like a red, blue, green, or something like that.
Mhm.
So that's kind of the idea that we came up with, and it's been pretty good. I mean, it's like I think now in hindsight, I think we kind of maybe did too many gis, because the one thing I noticed when we're at trade shows, it takes a lot longer for the fans to decide what color they want, because they end up staring at it for so long. They're like, well, I don't know what color to get now. And then that maybe that was the one downside of doing too many colors.
Yeah. What is this purple energy one? Like this is a supercharged? What was
Yeah, so we to launch the brand, we have a story that we were going to come out with for that. That was actually CV's idea, from the Four Horsemen, to do that one, because we did a soft launch in San Diego Comic Con last summer. So this line didn't launch until I think it was either late last year or early this year. It's still pretty relatively new for the figures. But at San Diego last year, we showed off the prototypes, and we but wanted to give something to the fans, wanted to have something that they could buy just to take home with them. So the quickest thing to do was to do like a translucent version that didn't have our factories didn't have to spend too much time painting all the details. So that's what we came up with. That's how we came up with the supercharged version of the four. So that was a San Diego Comic Con exclusive that we had for last year. And then we did another wave for New York Comic Con last October, which was the painted versions of them in I believe it was a navy gi, the ones you see over the navy, but it had the New York Comic Con patches on them.
Okay, got you. So
So
kind of like this Claus edition, but with New York Comic Con.
yeah, well, yeah, it had the New York Comic Con logos, I believe, on the pants and on the jacket as well, on the top. And that one did really well too. We actually sold out of all of them at New York Comic Con. We didn't even have any left over for online sales.
Yeah. So
And then yeah.
this one here with the claws is the SDCC exclusive right here.
For
So
this past one, yeah, we're sold out of that one as well. That one's because if you look at the other ones, we didn't put the patches on the front.
mhm.
We decided moving forward that we want to do that, because one thing we noticed is a lot of competitors and stuff in jiu-jitsu are wearing their patches all over their gis now. So so we're gonna start adding the patches on the front as well.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, that's amazing. Okay, so yeah, these guys are really something. Now, Claws is that one of the factions in the
Yes.
in
Yeah.
okay.
So in the story, each animal belongs to a certain tribe. So we have the Claws tribe, which is like the felines. We have the Fangs tribe, which is like the canines. We have the Stampede tribe, which is some of the bigger animals, like the elephants, the hippos, the rhinos. Well, actually, no, the rhinos are part of the horns. We also have a horns tribe, the bull, the brontos, the rhinos. We have a tsunami tribe, which is like the fishes and the sharks and stuff like that.
Wow.
We got the prime. Yeah, the shark is really cool. That's one thing that we're pretty excited to work to release next year. Hopefully, there's a sharks. We're planning a wave of sharks, so we'll have
Is that
we have a bigger body sculpted, so we'll like the great white splash. He'll be like in the bigger body, and then some of the smaller bodies like you see over there, they'll be used for like maybe the hammerheads and stuff like that.
That's
Um,
cool.
and that'll be pretty cool. Like so, if you look at those figures, you notice like each figure comes with two heads and eight different hands. But for the sharks, I think we can do it uniquely where we don't need to have two heads. We just have a movable jaw.
oh
Oh,
nice.
that's cool.
Yeah, that'll be so that'll be cool with the sharks.
Oh yeah.
And then we also have a primates tribe that will which is like the monkeys,
Mhm.
the chimpanzees and orangutans. So we have each animal belongs to a certain tribe.
That's great. And so this was wave one, and now you've
Yeah,
sold through
yeah,
of your available stock at your warehouse.
yeah.
We still have some product
You
here at
should, yeah,
technotoys.com,
yeah,
and it will be at the Action Figure Comic Con 2026.
yeah.
So,
Great.
guys, we're very excited to be able to showcase this to you here in Canada,
Yeah.
and many different colorways as you can see here. So, take your time, pick as many as you like, and we're very excited to be able to bring this to Canada. But you currently have another Kickstarter running right now, and that actually has some of the factions that
That
you were
one
talking
is
about.
the fangs, the canines. Yeah.
Wow! So this one's really neat. Talk to us a little bit about these guys.
So we just see there's four of the canines from there. We have Whistler the wolf, the gray wolf. We've got Piston the pit bull. Oh yeah, right here. There you go. Yeah, we got Flicker the red fox. There you go. There's Whistler, and you got Draven the Doberman, and then yeah, and then you got Pitbull. So the one cool thing we're doing with this one too that we're adding a new feature to it is one of the things that a lot of the fans came to us were like, oh, I wish the neck could move better because we just had like a regular ball joint on the neck. So what we're doing now is we're implementing the barbell joint instead. So now the neck can move much better. If you're familiar with like the articulations on the necks, sticking that little barbell in between the top of the neck and the head is going to
Mhm.
give the head a lot more flexibility in the way it moves. But we definitely we're way behind, we're way short of our funding goal. So hopefully we can get enough fans to jump in and make it happen. We have a lot of wholesalers taking orders for these now too, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that they can add to the help us add to the funding on that. But if it doesn't get funded, our clause line didn't get funded, turned out to be a huge success for us. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, if not, we can find other ways of getting it out in the market.
Yeah, but I think that you still have 19 days left to go, and it's pretty crazy how Kickstarter does its thing.
Yeah,
Maybe just with a little bit more visibility on
yeah,
ToyTuber channels and such.
yeah,
That can change in
yeah,
so many ways.
yeah,
You still have 19 days left to go, so there's anything can happen.
yeah,
But it's really cool to see this line of new figures, especially that you're expanding it towards this canine line.
yeah,
And then, of course, you're talking about how there's going to be other like I noticed that there was hippopotamus there. There's also
yeah.
you said sharks and amphibians and things like that. So
Yes. A
it's going
lot
to
of
be
people
really
yeah, a lot of people are waiting for those bigger bodies. They want, they want the rhino, they want the elephant, the shark. The shark is the number one most requested one at the shows. Whenever everyone sees the character list of the artwork, everybody wants the shark. So
Nice.
that's one that we're pretty excited to try to tackle soon.
100%. Um, so what's it like been working with the Four Horsemen? I mean, you obviously worked with them in the past for statues, but
I mean,
what's the
those
process?
guys they're the best. Those guys are the awesome. I can't say enough about those guys. I've known them for like how many decades? They've been in my booth at Comic Con San Diego for many, many years. They just came back to our booth this past summer after being away for a while, and they killed it. Everybody was so happy that they were back. The process working with them is just, to me, like those guys are like my friends. And so it's like just talking to friends and just saying like, hey, I have this idea, I want to do this. And I totally value their input because they're the best at what they do. And so I always kind of give them ideas like, hey, I want to do this. What do you think of this? What do you think of this? I had some more comments. Oh, there you go. See that ball joint I was talking about in that video? Yeah,
Yep.
we're gonna replace that ball joint with the barbell joint. That's a Pixel Dan doing that review. Pixel. I mean,
Oh,
everyone knows.
yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody knows Pixel Dan.
yeah. That's him doing that. Dan did a ton of reviews for us, and from the beginning, he used to do our review all our Thundercat stuff, our Masters of the Universe stuff.
Nice.
But yeah, no, working with them is like it's so easy. It's just with the Horseman, it's just like I come up with a concept or idea, get their thoughts, and then we just kind of move forward from there.
That's excellent. And really glad that the line is continuing and that you've had such a great response at this. You know, you were saying it right the first time. These smaller shows are actually where you're going to find the dedicated people to
Yeah,
actually pick up your
yeah,
line. So it's a lot different than just sure there's 50,000 people to go through 50,000 100,000 people to go through San Diego Comic Con. But at the end of the day, how many of those people can actually stay and sit at your booth for like 5 minutes at a time? Because everybody's just trying to get to somewhere, right? So it's one of
yeah,
those things where a smaller, relaxed show dedicated to like action figures, people literally just hang out at your booth and just like pick the colorway that they want. You know
yeah,
what I mean? It's
yeah,
it's that kind of camaraderie and that kind of feeling that you get with these smaller shows, and we're
yeah,
we're trying to bring that with the Action Figure Comic Con. So we're very excited to be able to see your figures at the show,
yeah.
Patrick. So
Well,
thank you.
appreciate all the support. You guys doing a great job promoting it. Definitely.
No, thank you so much, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
absolutely. So, guys, we definitely want to see more of these incredible figures. I mean, like the sculpts themselves, the
That's the
overall,
barbell joint. Yeah, right
the
there.
Yeah, very
story, and everything about them. It's really crazy. For some of the what's it called, the retailers, do you have a retailer pack on this on the Kickstarter, or is it just something that you just negotiate outside of that?
Yeah, we're negotiating outside of it. Like, there's a lot of big retailers out there that we talk to. So, there's some that who've supported our line from day one as well. So, we're talking to them, and we're actually talking to some new distributors too now because, before Diamond Comics was our number one distributor, and well,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
What happened there?
yeah,
Yeah. That unfortunately.
My
That,
boat sank.
yeah,
what a situation! What a
yeah,
situation on that
yeah.
one. Unfortunate.
But it's
Yeah.
funny, Danny, it's funny you mentioned like Toy Latna and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I met them at Legion's Con too, so we're talking about possibly doing their shows next summer as well.
you
Is that
should, bro.
yeah,
So good.
that's what everybody was telling me. Everybody's
Oh,
saying they say the same thing about Legion's Con. So yeah, looking
yeah,
forward to
yeah,
that.
yeah. The fans
Very
are.
excited about this whole project, though, Patrick, and that this is great. And I wouldn't worry about it too much. I mean, like obviously, you've gone through the horn with this, and
Yeah,
once you get it into the hands of fans, and when you start getting it out there, it's pretty obvious that people, they really gravitate towards it and do some
yeah.
great things with it. So,
Yeah, we've
um,
been like I said, we've been there before, and I appreciate you guys, having me to talk about it stuff. I think the one thing we learned that, while we did sell out, we noticed the all of our convention sales throughout the year far outweighed our online sales.
Oh
Like
wow.
I'll say a good bulk of our sales came from conventions, fans who never heard of it. They saw the name and they're like, "What is this?" And then when you're there to talk about it and show them it, and then that's when you get a lot of your purchases is when they see it in person.
absolutely. I mean, when
Mhm.
you look, your setup is pretty. It was pretty boss. You know what I mean? Like it looks really
No,
really
thanks.
cool. I like
Yeah,
the backdrop. I like the and here's the thing about the Action Figure Comic Con and other dedicated shows like Legion's Con. A diorama really does bring people in. Like it really gives it that sense of scale. The idea that these guys are actually in a tournament. There's a
yeah,
you can see at the Tommy mat, you can see the types of environments that they live in. You've got those little posters advertising,
yeah.
the,
The next one, yeah.
Yeah.
the
That
tournaments.
I do
So
want to give a shout out for the diorama. That was done. You guys might know him too, Art. So Art, he was at Legion's Con as well,
mhm.
and his name is Art Gutierrez, and
Oh
he
yes,
I
yes,
I,
yes, of
I met
course,
yeah I
of
met him
course.
at the New York Comic Con, in fact, and just this past October, and we were just talking. He's like, yeah, I do dioramas and stuff. I'm like, oh man, it'd be great. We could do one for Legion's Con, whatever. But I know like it was just so busy after New York Comic Con was only like 2 3 weeks before Legion's Comic Con, so it was like a lot to try to plan and stuff like that. But Art literally hit me up because he bought the comic book at New York Comic Con, so he read the book, and then that diorama is a reflection of one of the fights in the beginning that you were scrolling through earlier on our site, but it
Hmm.
kind of replicates the gladiatorial arena that they're in, the environment, and he actually put that together like last minute. And he literally like contacted me, I think like days before Legion's Con, said, "Hey Pat, I put this together for you. It's like if you want it, it's yours. He's like, he's like, and I'm like, this looks great. He's like, oh, it's not one of my best works. I could have done better. I'm like, dude, that thing looks sick. I'm like,
Oh, sick.
you did great. I mean, if that's not your best work, man, I can't wait to see when you have even time to do it. But yeah, he's such a good guy, and he that's all him. He put that thing together for us to show off at Legion's Con.
That's incredible. I can already see it. Like you see the backgrounds here, the
Yeah,
way the segmented
that's what it did.
walls,
Yep, yep.
right?
He bought our book, and then he just took elements from that and created that.
It's beautiful. It's incredible, and
Yeah.
this is the type of thing that you get to see the artistry and the whole idea of what people are inspired by, especially because your creations really do hit
Yeah.
home for a lot of people, right?
I do want to give a shout out though. People should definitely go check out Art. It's @G_collection on Instagram. He's got all his dioramas listed there, so definitely want people to go and support his work.
Yep, absolutely. So, guys, definitely check out @G_collection, Art Gutier. Incredible artist. He's been around the scene for quite some time, and
Yeah,
we definitely love his work. I mean, the guy literally is killing it. I mean, you can see it
yeah,
right here. Some of the crazy stuff he's
You
done.
should
in
come
the
on to
past.
our event.
you should. Yeah, man.
Right?
100%.
That'd be awesome.
There he is. There's the man himself. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
good. Yeah, great guy. Yeah,
great
yeah,
stuff.
good
And
stuff.
yeah, we met him at Legion's Con actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
Did
That's
some
awesome.
really cool stuff that was on display.
Yeah.
So absolutely insane. And of course, this is the type of stuff you get to see at smaller conventions. And but huge shout out to Art and everybody who came to the show. And of course, you pretty much sold through of everything, right? Like these
Yeah.
boxes are completely empty. And
that was a donation we matched. So every sale that we did at Legion's Con, we matched the purchase to donate to Toys for Tots.
that's awesome.
Wow.
That
So
is
that was a day right after Legion's Con. We dropped off a whole bunch of products to Toys for Tots.
that's
The
so
day
cool.
right after.
Very
Yeah.
good.
That is so amazing. And yeah. And of course, you guys are killing it. This looks so great. This obviously was at Legion's Con. We can see,
Yeah.
the whole setup. And yeah, guys, congratulations again, Patrick. This was awesome. And thanks for catching up with us tonight.
No, thank you guys for
Um,
having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, it's great. And I love the photography and the toy photography that people are doing with this is just freaking insane. I mean,
It's so awesome to see them in other fans' hands, and especially fans who love to take pictures. Like we get all these images from people, and just man, these guys are awesome. I mean, these guys are pros. The stuff that they do is just incredible.
Yeah.
Our buddy Drew Olive, he fell in love with your figures, and
Oh yeah.
he did
Yeah.
one. He did it really cool with Flipboard. I don't know if you can pull it up.
Oh,
but
Flipboard. Yeah, I remember Flipboard. That was
Yeah, he did it.
Flipboard's
He did it
take a
awesome.
look at that really quick.
Flipboard is
This
awesome.
this one was made by T-Ben Toys.
Yeah, it's a
So
good
yeah,
guy.
Oh, he's a featured
T-Ben's one of our- yeah.
photographer. Yeah.
T-Ben's going to be featured at our show.
Oh,
So,
nice. Yeah. Oh, he does, and then he mixes his stuff with that AI stuff, with the stuff moves, it's crazy.
That's so good.
Yeah.
it is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, Icon Heroes is going to be a feature brand at Action Figure Comic Con, courtesy of Titan Toys. It's going to be great to be able to have these guys on display, and you guys can pick them up at the show and talk to us about the Icon Heroes and what they're up to in their next wave, because that's very, very exciting. And guys, don't forget, the Kickstarter is going on right now, and yes, it's off to a slow start, but I think with more exposure, a lot more toy tubers who get the wind of this, I think that we can probably boost these numbers again a little bit. And even if whatever happens, we know that Patrick will bring these out and make
We'll find a
everybody
way.
happy.
Yeah,
we'll find a way to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
We
We're there to help, bro.
we've been in the same position a year ago.
There you go.
So yeah.
You know what's up. Awesome, man.
absolutely, and we can guarantee that these things are definitely going to hit heavy and hard with everybody, especially the colorways is what really get me. I've never seen this many colorways on a single on a single figure line. Now I'm pretty sure that's probably not going to be as prominent in the next line, but still, it's amazing to see these.
It probably won't be as prominent. If we do any more, it'll probably be just like as variants or exclusives, but probably not in the amount of volume that we did for these. I think we're going to focus on the three main core. Those are probably the three core colors that, like I said, for the IBJJF. So we want to kind of focus on that. We're trying to collaborate with some of the martial arts academies and stuff. We are getting a lot of people now asking, hey, can you do this? animal with our logo on it, which yeah, we're trying to work with some guys, and definitely we're more than happy to do some custom logos for them.
This is incredibly exciting, Patrick. Congratulations again, and of course, congratulations on selling through at
Oh,
Legion's
thank you.
Con, and of course,
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the wonderful work you've been doing.
Thank you.
Um,
Appreciate it.
what are your plans going forward with the line? Like now that you have the fangs ready to go, I guess the bigger characters are next: the hippos, the
Yeah.
elephants, all the
I
other characters.
yeah, I think most likely I don't want to not I'm not guaranteed not I don't want to say for sure yes, but we're leaning towards doing the shark wave just because of all the feedback that we're getting from people. Like it seems like the sharks are one that people want to see the most. So yeah, with the bigger body ones, once we get that done, then I think we'll start doing that. And that'll be good too, because once we have the bigger body set, that'll just open the floodgates of where we can start doing all the elephants, the rhinos, the hippos, bulls, whatever, brontos. I mean, not brontos. Sorry, the water buffalo, the buffaloes. We have a whole bunch of different bigger animals that we can
what about
showcase.
lizards? What about lizards and snakes?
Yeah.
Reptiles, yeah, yeah.
Well, all I'll say, I'm not going to confirm which one. I'm just going to say, wait till San Diego next year.
Oh, okay, got it.
Wow.
I,
So
I'll,
there
I'll
you
give
go, guys.
yeah, I'll give you yeah. Just I can't say anything now. Just wait till San Diego next year.
Fair enough.
So
Fair
there you
enough.
go,
Yeah,
guys. A little bit of
yeah.
a peek, just a tiny little bit of a peek for what we
Yeah.
might be able to expect.
Even birds.
Pat, how can people reach you, and what else are you working on that people can look forward to in the future?
We're just focusing on growing the brand and getting more product out there. And telling more stories as well. We're trying to work on some short stories moving forward that kind of focus. So the comic that we did release was kind of focused primarily on the Claws tribe. They were kind of the main, even though we had a whole bunch of characters in there, it was focused more on that. Now we want to tell stories of some of the other characters, not just the Claws tribe, because there's a whole world of characters out there. And so, we want to tell the story now that we're introduced to Fangs. We want to tell stories of those guys. We want to tell short stories of the sharks. It doesn't have to be a whole 3-issue miniseries like we did, but we would love to tell short stories of each one and then kind of bring them all together at the end, for comedy. Like I said, there's a reason why the name is transitioning to Jujutsu Combat Creatures. It's kind of in the story there, and then but we want to expand the story with more characters.
Awesome. That is excellent. Congratulations again, Pat, for all the hard work you've been doing, and of course your wonderful trip to Legion's Con. And
Yes,
we look forward to showcasing some of your stuff at the Action Figure Comic Con. Guys, we want to thank our guest Pat from Icon Heroes, and some amazing stuff that he's got going. Don't forget, guys, we will actually have all these on display at the Action Figure Comic Con. There they are, the Icon Heroes.
nice.
One of the major brands that we're going to be showcasing at the show. And you guys can head over to actionfigurecomiccon.com, pick up tickets for the show, and we will definitely have all these on display courtesy of Titan Toys for an incredible weekend of action figures and some amazing dioramas and wonderful creators who will be featured at the show. It's going to be great, guys, and we hope to see you guys there. Patrick, thank you again for being a guest here. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Denny. What were you going to
No,
say?
sorry, not to interrupt, but we got a giveaway as well. Before we got a Zoo Jitsu giveaway to do as well. I
Sweet.
can't
Nice.
Let's focus on that for a little bit. So yeah, we do have.
just
I
highlight.
forgot to mention that,
No
guys.
worries.
If you head over to Action Figure Comic Con on Instagram, it's right here, the giveaway for Zoo Jitsu. And Danny, why don't you take us through how people can win an amazing Zoo Jitsu figure?
So all you got to do is follow Action Figure Comic Con, Titan Toys, Icon Heroes, and now JJ Combat Creatures on Instagram. So what you got to do is just like the post, comment, and tag 2 friends. And then on December 8th, we will be announcing the winner.
All
Okay, I
right.
don't know what happened there. It just disappeared for some reason. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can bring it
No
back.
worries. Well, yeah, man. So
That was just so weird. Okay, no, that's not it.
That's cool. That's a cool little video there, though.
It is, and we're gonna have a quick look at that in a second. But where did it go? All right, that was just so strange. It literally just killed it. It literally just like imploded. It was like Instagram / Action figure Comic Con.
There's too many-
That was the
too many
weirdest thing ever.
entries. That's why it's too many entries and crap.
I know.
Because
Everything's going.
they crashed their site. You got a whole influx of
It was crazy.
entries.
It was crazy. So yeah, guys. One more time, Danny, go for it again.
Okay, no problem. So what you got to do, guys, to enter is just follow Action Figure Comic Con on Instagram, as well as Icon Heroes, Time Toys Store, and JJ Combat Creatures. And you just got to like the post and comment and tag 2 friends. And winner will be announced December 8th.
All right. Good luck, you guys. Good luck, everybody.
Awesome. Good luck to everybody. Guys, thank you again for everything. We are the Action Figure Comic Con crew, and we hope to see you guys on January 31st, 2026. It's going to be an absolute blast, and we are going to see everybody. And hopefully, you guys are going to enjoy all the action figures that are going to be there, especially Zoo Jitsu. We want to thank our good friend Patrick once again for being with us and spending some time with us here, guys. And if you want, please check out the Icon Heroes on Instagram and, of course, all their socials. And check out the Kickstarter, which is happening right now. Please support the Kickstarter, guys. It's because of independent creators like Patrick and the Icon Heroes that with these wonderful action figures come to life, and we really do appreciate it. You got to support the little guy because the big guys, they're struggling hard too. You know, it's crazy, but the little guys, they're the ones who really make things happen in the world of action figures. So, thanks again, Patrick. Really appreciate you spending some time with us.
Thanks so much, Jay. Thanks so much, Danny. Have a great week,
Patrick.
you guys.
Yeah, have a good
All right,
night.
guys. We are the Action Figure Comic Con crew, and we will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody. Have a good
night, guys. Thank you.
Good night. All right. Thanks again, guys. That was awesome.
Action figure